go ahead and get started here. Special guest came today. Harper in her pretty princess outfit and her crown. You show everybody? She got shy. Yeah. Harper and Danielle came, so excited to be able to have a press conference for our team. Excited for our team to be able to continue our season right now and continue our season in a bowl game. Excited to go down to Tampa and be able to play a quality opponent in the game. So it's something where I want to see our team. I want to see our team not be satisfied right now of just getting to a bowl game, and I want them to keep that hunger, to keep building on what we have built on really the last second part of the season, of building this football team into what we want it to be. It's something that we feel like the season. We've really got to continue the season. This is a continuation. It's not. Last week went in the off season. Last week was still in season. We'll be able to get to start practicing here this week, and then moving into the weekend, then really the week before, and then on site at the bowl game. So exciting for that. Continue as a continuation of the season, and really finally the biggest thing, guys, is the fact that for these seniors, and these seniors have done a lot for this program. They've done a lot this season. They've been through a lot here, and to see these guys be able to have a chance to play in a bowl game their last year, that's important. Everybody talks about a bowl game being building for the future, and developing your team and your roster and having extra practices and all those things. But yeah, that's part of it, and something we definitely look forward to doing. But make no mistake, this game, it's about the seniors. It's about those guys who've been here for 4 or 5, and a couple of them 6 years now, and really to be able to send those guys out with a win. And that's what's important to me. It's been about those guys all year. They've done a great job of leading us all year, leading this football team, being strong in the locker room when coaches aren't around. So excited for those guys and the opportunity they have now. So again, looking forward to playing a great opponent, and we will. But regardless, it's like everything. It's not about who we play. It's about our preparation. It's about our ability to take these days and make the most out of them, and build the younger guys on our roster, and take the older guys and prepare them to play a football game. Prepare them to go down to Florida to win a football game. So, Gasparilla Bowl is a bowl, under a different name. It's one that I, in the past, we have gone to a couple of different times. So, but anyway, excited to get down there, excited to get working with our players, and excited to get back out on the practice field. With that, we'll go with any questions.
Questions?
During the week off, and especially today, did you keep up with all the speculation like everyone else has been?
Speculation of?
Where you're going?
Not at all. Not one bit. Not 1 second. I mean, probably the last hour is the first time I have. I'm sure everybody's noticed there's a lot going on in college football right now that that's kept me pretty busy. So recruiting, had official visitors in this weekend, unofficial visitors. We had games we went to. So no, I mean the last hour really sitting in my office is the first time that I really looked at any of the speculation.
Next. Go ahead.
I guess now you have to come up with a plan to get the 15 in or whatever before is that the plan, to try to get all of your bowl practices in before, or would you go after, or you haven't thought about it maybe yet because of the date?
So, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that's so I can say it.
Yeah, you can break the news.
Yeah, I started to say just got the text, just got the confirmation that we'll be playing UCF in the bowl game. So again, it's cool to go back down there and and play in the Gasparilla Bowl, which, like I said, the last couple times playing in that game, I was actually worked at that school. So be a good opportunity for our team, a good opportunity for our guys to go play a good quality opponent. The preparation and the breakdowns will really start here, and then whenever I finish this, we'll get our crew getting the games broken down and start to work on that process. So there you go. That's our opponent.
just how bowl practices, how you manage them?
Yeah, so with bowl practices, you know, 15 is the number of days, but really with the way where school ends and that, I mean, it could end up being, you know, more or less or whatever. And so, you know, what I want to do is be able to get as many opportunities as we can early on to keep our guys in shape, to hone their skills, so they haven't lost what we've been able to build through the season. You know, get guys, you know, a lot of situational football, a lot of third downs, red area, you know, 2-minute, 4-minute type situations. A lot, you know, the first week of it, week and a half will be good on good. We will go ones, twos, and then a lot of time for the developmental guys to get practice reps. And then as we start moving in closer, what day is the game on, Mike? Is it a Friday? Yeah, so we'll just back it up from a Friday and treat it like a normal game week.
Chad?
Said UCF, right?
Correct.
Well, obviously begs the question. You mentioned it. I mean, you've been there, worked there with Coach. I mean, just general thoughts about facing them.
Yeah, I mean, it's my alma mater versus my wife's alma mater.
So house divided.
We're pretty united. We're very united as one.
Is it exciting? I know there's a ton of different bowls in different places, but to go down to Florida where the weather hopefully will be decent and get away, not maybe down the road, to have a chance to get out and have a true bowl experience for your guys.
Yeah, look, it's a great opportunity for these guys to play in a bowl game, regardless of where it is. You know, I've talked on the phone a little bit with a couple of friends that they're staying in their own, you know, not just down the street, they're staying in their own backyard at games, and you know, it's the experience of getting to play another opponent to extend your season. You know, people have this crazy notion that there's too many bowl games and too many things. I think that's ludicrous. I think there's no way. There's no way I would ever think that. It's, you know, be a college football coach and sit at home and watch all those games, and you'll think a lot different. That's for sure. But these guys, an opportunity to go play another football game for us to continue to develop our football team. And go compete another time. I mean, you're only guaranteed so many times to compete during the season, so to get one more is awesome.
More? Yeah. Okay.
With the portal and that stuff starting to move around, I guess is it important to get those good on good practices because you may have to plug and play here because right now everyone's sort of susceptible to guys leaving, coming and going. And then conversely, are you able to get your early enrollee guys to come and do bowl practice?
You know, we've talked about that. Depending on when, you know, and how the game falls, and how when they graduate, it's really going to be a push to be able to get some of those guys in to get that done. If given the opportunity, yes, we would absolutely love to. I know those guys would all love to. They've talked about it. They've asked us about it. But a lot of that's just going to fall on their last finals and graduation day, aligning with practice days.
Chad?
Do you expect any staff changes, either guys leaving on their own or you making those changes?
I tell you what, I've coached 25 years, and I don't think I've ever been on one staff where there wasn't. So you always have to prepare for those things.
Anything in the back? Got it, if you want to wrap us up.
You know, emotionally, you were pretty emotional after the game down at UCF last year, and obviously you can divorce yourself from that to a point, but you spent a lot of time there. Is it make it a little special that it's your first bowl game going against a place where you worked for a long time and had a little connection to?
You know what? It's been many years ago. It really has. There's the greatest connection I have from Orlando is the lady sitting right there. Is meeting my wife down there. You know, starting our family there, and it's Bear, my dog, my oldest dog. Got him while we were down there. But no, a lot of good friends, a lot of great relationships. I mean, there were some former players at the game we had here last week from down there that I coached. So, you know, it's a lot of good relationships. That's anywhere you go, and that's the good thing about coaching is building relationships and having relationships that last a long time.
Okay, awesome, thank you.
No one asked the real question.
Oh, Florida State. What do you think about
No,
that?
well, not that.
You and I have talked about that.
Which side's Coach O'Leary going to sit on?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's your guy. I think
She darn right. No, the Florida State.
Yeah. Do you have any thoughts you want to share about
Yeah, I do. I really do. I mean, you've got an undefeated conference champion. I mean, to see what they've done. I mean, their defense played outstanding last night. I mean, they're down to their third quarterback playing in a game. And we went through that last year, and having to, be down quarterbacks and then, the adversity you go through. And, I think I've said it before. You want to mark the sign of a really good football team. You lose not just one, but two guys at the quarterback spot and have to go out and play games. And, I mean, it's the mark of a really good team, a well-coached team, and just an all-around good football team. So, again, there's a lot of people that have to make those decisions. Those are not anything that I have any input on at all. But, just from a casual observer and a massive fan of the game of football, I hate it for Florida State. I hate it for Mike. I hate it for those players.